All right, we're checking in with Mike Eppel again. Mike, we are talking Apple, lower in pre-market trading, but they're still making the bucks.
Yeah, $11 billion in profit for Apple in its latest quarter, Melanie, so it's not hurting for cash. It has, in fact, $257 billion now in cash in banks globally. So what's it doing with that? It's actually paying back a little bit more to shareholders, hiking its dividend, and I think giving back something like $50 billion all in. Apple sold fewer iPhones, I guess, than forecast in its latest quarter. 50 million units, which is still amazing when you think about it. But some buyers of the iPhone who might be ready for an upgrade might be waiting until September or later this year when the new iPhone, the 10th anniversary edition, comes out. So that's maybe why Apple's overall sales results fell short of forecast. The stock hit a record yesterday, seeing a little bit of a pullback pre-market, but just 1.25%. So that, for a company that size, is negligible at best. So we'll track that today. Loblaws is hiking its quarterly dividend payment. The nation's biggest grocery store retail chain saw a little bit less in the sales category on the grocery side, but more from its Shoppers Drug Mart division, and made a little bit more money than forecast in the first quarter. Numbers just coming in from Loblaw, which topped earnings expectations again in the first quarter. The Vancouver April real estate results. Well, prices are up again in still one of Canada's hottest real estate markets. The numbers for last month, according to the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Association, showed a sales drop of about 26% year over year from last year's records. Of course, they brought in that foreign buyers tax, but it has not curtailed pricing. Overall prices up 11% year over year in Vancouver, and condominium prices up by 17%. That is the hottest segment of the Vancouver market. We are expecting the Toronto numbers coming up a little bit later on this morning. WestJet's latest expansion plan. It is further diversifying from the Alberta economy, the home base. WestJet announcing plans yesterday to buy some new 787 Dreamliner jets from Boeing, which gives it an even further destination or route capability into Asia or South America or wherever WestJet wants to fly now. So it's again going up against Air Canada on international destinations. Investors a little bit cautious on the stock in yesterday's trade, down by about 4%. And it has been a year since the start of the Fort McMurray wildfires. We have been the impact of that major event in Alberta's economy specifically, what it did to the energy sector for a time in the Canadian oil fields last year. Price for oil, incidentally, over the course of 12 months hasn't really done all that much. It was about $44 a barrel this time a year ago. This morning, the price for crude starts just above $48 per barrel, and the Canadian dollar languishing at a 14-month low. We have a decision on U.S. interest rates coming up later today. No change expected, but everybody seems to want the U.S. dollar and not so much the Canadian currency. Melanie, back to you.